In 1974, an eccentric multi-instrumentalist, composer, and arranger emerged from Dijon, France, with a sound that is pretty much undescribable, just has to be heard to be believed. Seemingly based on nothing from out of nowhere. I am talking about Albert Marcœur, and from his self-titled debut album, the track Tapes Trop Fort. Already a really stringy, springy, slingy type sound going on here. Okay, what do we got here? We got kind of a slide guitar going down, giving us that main hook, that and then we got some horn, like bringing us out of that dum bum 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 bum. Okay, how many instruments do we got going here already? 5. We got that little fluttering flute leading us down. Notice how the makeshift percussion or sound that's coming out of one channel is like is just really throwing off the cadence of everything. It's not even really a percussion. It's just like some noise making device. He's like. An knack for making the most oblique, just unconventional ways of music making altogether. Just a mixture of sounds, of really odd counterpoint between instruments, some kind of interlocking, others just playing against whatever structure is coming together, and yet at the same time making it also quote-unquote catchy. I think because already we've got like 2 hooks going on. We've got that horn, that boom, 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 and then we've got that. Okay, I'm trying to count this. What is he doing that with? Kind of like a stumble down the stairway type bridge, like boom. I get the feeling like he probably just takes a lot of like found objects and stuff and makes instruments out of them. It's like he's constantly like hitting things, tapping things, and saying, how might this sound like on a record? Okay, now I know that he's responsible for a lot of what we're hearing, because on this album he's credited with flute, on this track anyway, drums, I guess the entire album, vocals of course, percussion, and I would imagine that term is being used kind of loosely here. And on this track in particular, also saxophone and clarinet. And other than that, the main other player here is Patrice Thiessen, who had played on who had done some of the same sessions that he had done earlier in the 70s. Raspat, singer-songwriter. Patrice Thiessen would be on that 1976 album Bahamas. Yeah, Les Voyager Immobile. That was this like symphonic art rock backing band to chanson pop sensation Christophe. Yeah. Meanwhile, Albert Marcœur had briefly played in the band Nemo, kind of a jazz rock band. On their second album anyway. I love the contrast between that really dark boom, 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 and then that really light fluttering flute. And this, and the way that the main section contrasts with this bridge, this equally like catchy, like descending motif that we're hearing, like, and that slowdown of that kind of makeshift percussive element right there, just. Notice that all the counterpoint that he throws in, like different horn notes kind of coming in here and there. Like we got that main melody. Dun, 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 dun. So much like slow down, wind up, wind down, like stop, start. I'm afraid I can't find the lyrics anywhere. If you know them offhand, yeah, or if you can understand what he's saying as he says it, yeah, leave a comment on that. Yeah, he may have not really had many aesthetic forebears here, but he would definitely influence a lot of what came from this nation in the coming decade. Etran Fu, Le Loup Blanc in particular, who I did a video about just like 10 days ago. I don't know about his skill level on any particular instrument, but he knows them enough to like manipulate them in some kind of off-kilter way. It's amazing. I could see just about anyone like who likes melody anyway getting into this, as long as they just kind of apply themselves for a minute. I found this like instantly accessible though, and it's like avant-garde, and yet I remember I instantly clicked with this when I first heard it, like at age 20. It was like it had a great description in the Wayside Catalog, and whenever I would see the word quirky used in a description, I kind of took that to mean like proto-zolo. Kind of has like that melody right there has kind of a wiggly shape to it. I'm picturing a squiggly line. Yeah, back in the day, the word quirky, which is what Steve Feigenbaum, I guess, used to describe this, that word has always just been code word to me for sounds that could be described as squiggly, spirally, springy, boingy, jerky. Yeah, such counterpoint there. Well, it's pretty minimal. Like I think we got like maybe 4 instruments going on there, but it yet so full at the same time. So much detail, so much like so much to distract you. Yeah, we got like that clarinet that's just kind of like piping in. We got that main like saxophone that's kind of leading us down. We got. He must have done a lot of overdubs though on this. Yeah, that was Albert Marcœur with 2 Tapes Trop Fort from his 1974 self-titled debut album, released on French Atlantic, yeah. With great cover art too. I wonder, is he responsible for the cover art? Oh, probably, or he's got a loyal, I'm pretty sure it is him. I'm not seeing that credit right offhand though. Let's hear another track from the album, the following track, Appalderie, or whatever that means, yeah. Flutes fluttering, kind of like falling. almost like the dropping of like willows. Or it almost sounds like a bird that's lost some of its feathers. Could be like birds congregating. Birds shedding. Birds shedding in the wind. Flute salad. I wonder what kind of animals were used for this, or what... Are those real? We have a guest on this track too, but I guess I'll introduce him when we hear him. You know that something's going to break out when like percussive elements like that are fighting their way in. Now the complexities are really starting to open up tenfold here. We've got the sounds that we've been hearing. We have a rhythmic element that's working its way in, a pattern. We've got some electric instrumentation that's filtering in. Got like a really, like, let's just say a definitive bass line that by Patrice Tyson. And we got some like woodwinds that are really starting to actually play melodies, like dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 amid some fluttering. And now we're breaking into the song proper here. Are these like bathtub type plastic ducks? So many squiggly little bulbous type sounds just playing, spinning, like... The main structure of the track is being driven by the bass line and the, I guess the trombone that's played here by Robert Lafont, guesting on this track, yeah. He plays on 2 tracks on the album, it looks like, yeah. Okay, now we have a tight bridge section, you know, guided by some slide guitar. It sounds like just kind of like on the last track we heard of a slide, except, and there's that persistent, like, fluttering above it. Yeah, some trombone, like definitive melodic trombone over that kind of shape, kind of, let's just say, kind of slightly unstable, kind of like a ship rocking back and forth type of rhythmic feel. Kind of a swaying guitar feel. Breaking up, kind of motion sickness. Passing out. Well, a lot of fade out, a lot of like atmosphere, a lot of like deconstruction in this number. I was just looking up a translation of this title.
Appalderie.
Yeah, and I don't see a translation. I wonder if it really actually means anything. Now we got the full-on structure. Yeah, try and count all the little sounds you hear just kind of squiggling over the main structure of this piece. It's like I'm hearing all kinds of things. I like simulated duck sounds, little woodwinds, little maybe. Yeah, like whistles, maybe a kazoo. It's like a Stuart Davis painting. I'm thinking of like some like abstract cubism or expressionism from say the first half of the 20th century. Like one like like lots of squiggly lines, spirals, zigzags, odd shapes, just jumbled right into one another. A real driving, catchy, like bass ostinato that he could have actually gotten more mileage from if he wanted to. I can think of a lot of there are a lot of art rock, hard rock bands from this time period that would have killed to have written that and would have really played it to the hilt a lot more front and center in the track, and he's just being really economical, like just throwing it in there now and again amid a number of like dropout, like fade out moments and such. Yeah, that was Albert Marcœur with Appalderie, and before that, two tapes Trop Fort from his 1974 debut eponymous album. Yes, Albert Marcœur. Some have said that some of well, okay, I'm not even going to get into the standard comparisons because I don't think they really do him justice as an artist. He's a true French original who who introduced a lot of new ideas to the realm of art rock maximalism that could have even been more influential had more people actually known about him. Yeah. Anyway, for more rubies and sapphires from the catalog of Albert Marcœur, see the directory of albums by French artists linked in the description below. Like and subscribe, follow me on social media, and share the video, and leave a comment if there are any observations you have about the two tracks we just heard, the layers, the interplay, the counterpoint, the construction, the arrangements, the choice of instrumentation, both like conventional and odd, and like self-created. Like what kind of sounds and layers did you notice, and yeah, and what kind of imagery did it conjure up in your mind, and observations about the lyrics if you could understand them. And until next time, this is Zaragon, the world's most ear-traveled trimaximalist, signing off.